Philadelphia has one of the most effective and efficient care systems in the country. We have a large number of AIDS service organizations who are very diverse. So there's a lot of collaboration, a lot of partnerships, a lot of sharing of resources and information, which ultimately leads to better care for people with AIDS.
I'm Jane Scholl. I'm the director of Philadelphia FIGHT. FIGHT is an AIDS service organization in Philadelphia. We have a pretty wide variety of services that we offer.
The great thing about FIGHT, the wonderful thing that we do, is try to get every kind of service imaginable for people living with HIV in one location. So whether it's case management, mental health, or their primary care. We do a lot of education and outreach programs so that our patients, when they're recently diagnosed, they can come to us and get some resources about how to live a healthy and wonderful life with HIV so that it's not something that's so scary for them.
Once I've gotten into getting treatment and stuff like that, I felt like I was in a better place to understand what was going on and talk about it. And I started going to support groups, and there were other young people.
Babashi was the first Black AIDS service agency in the United States. We have one-on-one counseling, we have educational workshops, medical case management, care outreach, support groups, and a food cupboard. I'm one of the old timers. I was around, I started in HIV in 1987. And I think most people felt in that time frame it was a gay white disease. But there's an old saying about the chickens coming home to roost. And I think we've all seen that. It's having a devastating impact on men. Men have sex with men, women, young people.
Well, one of the reasons that I was inspired to create Camp Dreamcatcher 15 years ago was that I saw a need in our community for a therapeutic program for children coping with the issues and the concerns and problems of HIV/AIDS. Most of the kids that we deal with, 93%, come from low-income families. All of our services are free, and what we offer gives them an opportunity to really process a year of feelings, loss, concerns, issues.
Last year, I lost my father to AIDS, and it was really hard for me, but I still came to camp because I know this is a place where I can call home.
This has always been a safe place. It's basically, it's my family. We are all very close, and we share things with each other that we can't really share with the rest of the world.
Sometimes I think we underestimate the importance of just human relations, and at Galay, we do a very good job, I would say, of reflecting the communities that we serve so that when people walk through our door, they're greeted with open arms by people that they can relate with.
When a person comes to the AIDS Law Project for services, our goal is to treat them with the same dignity and respect as if they had walked into any other firm in this city. The advantage of coming to the AIDS Law Project is that the client doesn't feel judged, that the client doesn't have to go into the backstory of how they have HIV, what caused it, or other elements of their life that may be sensitive. Instead, the client gets access to our team of lawyers and paralegals who have an expertise in HIV-related legal issues. We want everyone who comes here to understand that they have the right to be treated in a fair way and that their legal rights have not changed simply because they've been diagnosed with the virus.
Calcutta House is a personal care home, and we are located in the heart of North Philadelphia.
Calcutta House is a very nice place to live. We have 18 residents.
You have residents that's young that come in. You have residents that have absolutely no family, nowhere to turn to, and may have burnt their bridges through the shelter system, which will leave them homeless. A lot of times when you have AIDS, you have medication that needs to be refrigerated. They won't be able to get their medication. When people have more stable housing, it's less of a chance for the disease to spread.
At MANA, we provide food as medicine to over 1,000 clients in the Philadelphia area that are battling HIV, AIDS, and other life-threatening illnesses.
What our meals do is kind of aid people in their healing through nutrition.
You can take medications to help decrease your viral load, increase your CD4 count. But unless you're providing food that nourishes the body, the medications can't work as well as they could.
One thing you could say about the city of Philadelphia is that our services are second to none.
This is really an amazing community who comes together to deal with HIV and AIDS.